One thing that I wanted to just very briefly share with you is that in the first 10 months of this year, approximately $700 million worth of payments has been made through the mobile wallet, compared with just 300 million last year, for the whole of last year. And that's a significant increase. When you look at the number of transactions, that's 14 million transactions were done this year, compared with only 3.6 million transactions last year. When you compare that 5 years ago, the numbers or growth rate runs into thousands. One other interesting point is that customers who have deposited money into the Mpaisa account so far this year is about $130 million, totaling just about 1.3 million transactions. And the benefit of today's, why today's launch is so important, and the one with Bank of Baroda is so important, is because people physically go to one of the outlets and then you give cash to top up their Mpaisa account. By getting ANZ, which is one of the largest banks in Fiji, and Bank of Baroda recently, we hope that people do not have to physically go. They can actually transfer money from the bank account straight into the Mpaisa account, which will save people money, time, and cost. One other thing that I just wanted to very quickly highlight is the reason we support this type of innovation is that you do not realize the amount of money that is spent in one, printing cash. The Reserve Bank's direct cost of printing on an annual basis is about $4 million. That's the amount we spend on cash every year, or printing of money that is circulated. The banks spend a significant amount of money in terms of investing in technology, in terms of ATM, in terms of their offices, paying of their tellers and so forth, and in terms of security. There's a significant amount of money that goes into that. With this type of initiative, we cut down or reduce, we are all able to reduce our cost. And hopefully this will bring about efficiency. So I just wanted to, and lastly, I just want to again thank Vodafone for this initiative. One other thing that I've discussed, or we are working on, is that right now is just one way. Money will flow from your bank account into your Mpaisa account. Hopefully in the very short term, we'll get people, or they'll work with the banks whereby you can transfer money from your Mpaisa account into the banks. And the last thing which I've challenged the two telco companies is making sure that somebody is able to transfer money from Mpaisa account to the Digicil's MyCash and vice versa. That's something that we want, and hopefully that will eventuate in the next year or so. That is something that we want to work on. So finally, I just want to again thank both ANZ and Vodafone for this initiative. I think this will truly transform, and hopefully the numbers that I will be looking at is that the number of customer deposit will fall, so that they can use the direct to the bank. And just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you.